Hey guys, so here's the part 2 of the Hawaii Jurassic movie locations I visited. This video is on the Garden Island, Kauai, where many of the scenes from the first movie Jurassic Park were taken. Something that you have to know is that back in September 1992, with the Hurricane Iniki, all the sets were destroyed and the crew had to leave the island. But well, let's go to our first spot, the Allerton Garden. So you will be able to book a guided tour online that will take you to the iconic trees where Alan Grant finds the Velociraptor eggshells. So here's a little overview. And what's great is that they left some eggs in the exact spot where the kids and Grant were, so you can really recreate the shot easily. I brought with me some cutouts of Grant to make the scene, but also a raptor, and it's really a magnificent spot. Then let's go to Kalapaki Beach. This beach is just in front of the Marriott Hotel where the cast of Jurassic Park was staying back in 1992. And you can access this beach from several areas, so you will recognize the iconic pier from the first Jurassic Park, and actually the shots from the movie were the day where the hurricane struck the island. So here's a view from the beach, another one. And well, let's go to our third spot near the Lihue airport. So you can book several helicopter tours there. Some of them will take you by foot to the Jurassic Park Falls, but I decided to book the Blue Hawaiian helicopters because I really wanted to be in the same helicopter as in the Jurassic World movie. Of course, I had the diecast with me. And well, one of the first spots where you will go are the Pua'ena Falls. So the Jurassic Falls, you won't stop there, but you will see them, and actually it's just like they used to be back in 1992. The tour will take you to beautiful spots, of course, some canyon. You will see the Nepali coast as well. It's really magnificent. And well, these are a few examples of what you will see, but really it's extremely beautiful, and you feel like you're going to enter Isla Nublar. It's really cool. Then let's go to our next location, Kihei Arboretum. This is the starting point for the hike that will take you to the Jurassic Park gates and the T-Rex paddock. It takes about 2 hours by walking to get to this location and 2 hours to get back. What you have to know is that if the weather is bad, don't go there because it will be risky, and on top of that you won't see anything because the clouds will hide everything. I will be making another video on that, but let's start with where you park near the Arboretum. This is where your journey begins, and you will have a few obstacles. You've got this water crossing, which is actually fun to do, but you have to be careful. And then you have some kind of pond crossing, and it feels gross, but it's actually fun. Anyways, at some point you will see these poles. These are not the poles that were some kind of support for the gates in the film, but it's a very good marker because just behind these poles you have the exact spot. So it's beautiful, and when it's not too cloudy you can really see the exact spot. So I hiked with many toys, and the first thing is that I bought that aquarium decoration at Walmart there. Super useful because I had no Jurassic Park gate. I also bought the Big Explorer by Mattel. I was like, you're not going to come back anytime soon, so just do it as your maximum. So this is the spot for the gates. And when you continue hiking, it will get more and more muddy. And at some point, you will just reach your final destination, the T-Rex paddock. When we arrived there was actually the helicopter from Jurassic World flying over our heads. This to give you an overview. And well, once again, when the clouds are gone, you can really see the exact spot. So it's beautiful. And I brought with me explorers, of course. So this is to give you an idea of what my my device to take the picture looks like. So of course you can easily Photoshop it. I had the T-Rex with me. And well, once you go a bit further, you will see this view, but also know that you've got an accessible part with water, so you can like wash your shoes, which will likely be very muddy if you come by hiking and not by off-roader, because you can go there with an off-roader. Then let's go to our next spot, Al Pastor Tacos. This is the iconic scene, if we can say so. I mean, to me, everything is iconic from the first Jurassic Park, where Nedry is hitting when Dachshund meets. I had a cutout with me to recreate this scene. And actually, in like 30 years, the trees got huge. So here what the place looks like. It's beautiful, and it's really good at Al Pastor Tacos, by the way. So the next spot is the Opi Falls. So this is also a hike. It's quite short in terms of time, so don't worry, take your time. It's one of my favorite spots because when you follow the path, you will see trees, jungle, mud, and you really feel like Ellie Sattler trying to reach the bunker. It's really cool. You will hear at some point water. Don't get fooled, the falls are further away, and when you get close of them, it will be very easy because there will be two paths. One that goes in front of you, which is very flat, and the other one on the right side that goes up. You need to take this one to go down, which is a bit surprising, and at some point this path that goes up will stop, and on the left side you will see a rope to help you climbing down. So don't go there if it's raining because it can be risky, I'm pretty sure of it. But well, we were lucky, the weather was nice. So here's the view before the falls, then you spot them, and once you go down, you can recreate this shot. It's really beautiful. And then behind you, it's where the Amber Mine was built, because of course you recognize the scene where the lawyer visited this mine at the beginning of Jurassic Park, and it's really a great spot. I advise you to go there early in the morning to avoid having many people there taking baths or anything, but really a cool location. Then I was incredibly lucky to visit the Jurassic Kauai Ranch. As you may know, the ranch is closed, so there's no way for you to book anything there. To sum up, 2 years ago, they briefly opened for a few weeks. I was in talk with them to book at that moment, but with COVID, the trip was delayed, and they accepted to push back our visit. So we were incredibly lucky, and I really want to say a huge thanks to the owner of the Kihei Ranch. The first spot is the iconic scene where the jeeps are stopping and they spot the Brachiosaurus. So this was taken a bit further away from where the jeeps were, but this is the right spot. I tried to take many pictures so that you guys can also enjoy this place, and you will find more on Flickr as well. So I brought the jeeps with me, I brought Hammond with me, and I also brought a Brachiosaurus with me, so I tried to do the full picture. After this spot, you will see the beautiful lake, which is actually the Pua'ena reservoir. The shape of it was slightly modified in the past years for safety measures, but this is the spot in Jurassic Park 3 where the boat just goes. It's the Isla Sorna River where you see the Ankylosaurus, the Brachiosaurus, and so on. And it's also the spot that you can see in the first Jurassic Park with the Brachiosaurus coming out of the water, but I will show you the exact spot a bit later. After this spot, we went to the Gyrosphere Valley. You can recognize this tree, maybe. So, welcome to Jurassic World. I had the Apatosaurus and the Gyrosphere with me. And during this visit, by the way, the weather was really changing fast. So it was raining and then it was sunny and then it was raining. It was a bit chaotic, but I managed to see everything I wanted to. And behind this tree, you have the original restricted area fence from Jurassic World, the spot where the gate is broken and the kids go off-roading with a gyrosphere. It's beautiful, it's massive, and it's in metal, so I'm pretty sure it's there for a long time. I took the gyrosphere with me, so you have view from the film and from the other side. I brought the G-Wagon, I brought the Indominus, and well, I was so thrilled. It was so cool to be there. So I took many pictures to show you in detail. I pushed the gate with one of the owner and it's really heavy. So beautiful. And behind it's going a bit down, whereas they find the Ankylosaurus in the film. So here's a quick video. And then you will be able to see this spot. It's actually the spot where the Spinosaurus comes out of the jungle with the ringing phone in its belly. So quite fun. And just after, you have this spot. Maybe you recognize it. It's actually where Owen and Claire found the dead Apatosaurus. So I had the toys with me. So don't get fooled. It was really raining that day at that moment. So I had a friend of mine, Chloe, helping me to remove the rain and just put a bit of a blue sky. And well, one of the last spots is the exact place where they shot the Brachiosaurus coming out of the water in the first Jurassic Park. So when you move forward, you see the reservoir from up there. It's beautiful. I had the Brachiosaurus with me, the jeeps, and the cutout. Like, I am so glad I took this cutout with me. You can really see the spot. When you're in the Kauai Ranch, you see the grass, you see the trees, and you know you're in the Jurassic movies. It's really amazing. And well, they actually kept a chair from the Jurassic World movie production, really cool. And then let's go to another location. It's the Limahuli Garden and Preserve. So this, at the entrance, this building that you see used to be, I'm pretty sure you already know, the Velociraptor pen. So really, really cool. By the way, this garden is really beautiful. You have many native Hawaiian species of plants. I was able to also recreate this shot. Brought a raptor with me and even vehicles. You will see that on Flickr. Anyways, the last spot now is the Napoli coast. It's the iconic coast that you see in most of the Jurassic films, especially in Jurassic World. So I had my Navatech ferry cut out to take these shots. So well, this is an overview of the Napoli coast. What you have to know is that both islands are really amazing. If you go there, really try to stay more than 10 days per island to go a bit hiking, to visit stuff. I really advise you to do everything early in the morning because you don't know what the weather will be like in the rest of the day. You don't know how many tourists will be there. So, I mean, this trip was amazing. I am thrilled I've been able to get there with my toys to recreate these shots. I really wanted to share this with all the fans. It was a dream of mine to go there since I was like a kid. So it's been, I don't know, 20, 30 years. So, well, if you have any questions, if you're going to Hawaii and you're planning some stuff, don't hesitate to reach out. I can maybe give you a few tips. So I really hope you enjoyed the videos. And I will also be making a video on the trail for the Jurassic Park gate and the T-Rex paddock. Anyways, hope you liked it.